Welcome to Selling Digital, where we help you turn your design skills into a thriving online business. Let's dive into today's tutorial and start designing a life you love. Today we're talking about 4 different sleeper products that I have found for your print-on-demand shops. I was blown away when I found these and checked the numbers. Everyone is always talking about crew necks and hoodies, t-shirts, and tumblers, and even ornaments and blankets during the holidays. But these products really shocked me on not only their popularity, but the massive amount of revenue that they are bringing in. Our very first product I want to highlight today is puzzles. That's right, a custom puzzle created in a tin. So cute and so fun. What an awesome idea. Now, I've seen puzzles in the past, but I've never seen puzzles in a tin with the image on the outside of it. Such a really cool gift. And when we're talking Etsy, anything personalized and anything that you can give as a gift is gonna sell and it's gonna be hot on Etsy. Pixamoment seems to have the very best reviews and sales for this specific product. So I went over to Allura and I analyzed not only the shop, but the listing itself, and you're gonna die. This listing right here is their absolute top listing, you guys. And it has a revenue of $29,823 in puzzles. This seller is making, this listing alone has brought in over $29,000 in revenue for this shop. And maybe that doesn't seem like that big a deal to you, which it should because it's one listing. But if it doesn't, please keep in mind, they've only been open in operation on Etsy for a little over 1 year. And while this shop does have a few other custom items, primarily she sells these puzzles and she's bringing in over $2,000 a month. And remember, she basically just started. And to add to that, in all-time revenue, she is bringing in with only 1,217 listings sold. She has brought in a revenue of over $34,000. And that's just over a year. You can find this product and similar products to this on Printify at a very reasonable price point. Next product on our list is a very fun one, and that's custom bobbleheads. I actually had a friend last Christmas who purchased one, and I don't know if she purchased from this shop or not, but I was blown away by the accuracy in similarity to her brother, who is the one that got the gift. These are so fun. These would make such a great gift for so many different types of people, teachers, bosses, brothers, brother-in-laws, husbands, kids, all of that. And it's not a gift that a lot of people are gifting these days, and sometimes it's hard to think outside the box and get something new and different. So this would definitely be a very fun gift, and I can see why it sells so well on Etsy. My bobblehead shop seems to be the top shop, at least that I could find right now. And boy, have they made some massive revenue. They have only been open since 2020 and are boasting an amazing revenue of over $1 million. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. $1,000 a month, guys. Now, based on the subscription that I have personally on Allura, I wasn't able to see what their top selling product was, but I was able to see it on Everbee because I do have that subscription. All we had to do was head over to Analyze Shop, go over to Monthly Revenue here, click the down arrow, and then click it one more time, and it shows you their top producing monthly revenue and what listing that is. It is the Custom Man Bobblehead, and they are bringing in a whopping $4,852 in revenue monthly for this one listing. Now, I realize a lot of people say, well, that doesn't take into consideration any discounts or things like that that the shop has. Rightfully so. However, that is still one listing and it's over $4,000. So I don't think it's so much to snark at. You know what I mean? Not to mention 4 years, over $1 million in revenue, kind of amazing. I was able to find a production partner called Made Mine, and they have actually a lot of unique drop shipping / print on demand items that we can use in our shops. It also integrates perfectly with Etsy and Shopify. And the cost for one is looking right around $31, and I would suspect that somebody would be willing to pay upwards of a little over $50 to be able to get a custom bobblehead created. Product number 3 is so fun, and it is custom skateboards. This shop here actually only has one listing, and it's like their top seller. It's crazy to me because at a shopping price point of $86.95, they are selling these like hotcakes. This shop is called Dripify, and like I said, they have a lot of different products here to choose from. They do a lot of different ones that I actually haven't personally seen, so I think it's really cool, and we could probably get a lot more ideas from this specific seller. But today I am mainly highlighting their skateboard because, wow, talk about a really untouched market as far as competition is super low, and the idea behind it, putting a custom image on the skateboard, especially like the one shown in the listing photo, is such a cool and unique idea that I could see a lot of couples, especially from my era, older millennials, really loving this. The shop itself is bringing in a monthly revenue of over $4,000 a month, and they just got started in 2021. Right off the bat, they're doing something right here. Next up, we have watch bands. These are custom watch bands, of course. As you all know, custom anything on Etsy is gonna sell like crazy. The shop I chose for today's example is called The Printed Llama, and I absolutely love their branding, by the way. But aside from that, this specific product is their top seller. When we analyze the listing, we can see that they only have had this listing up for 6 months and are getting an estimated monthly revenue of $817 a month. You can see right here, it shows that there are 13 views in the last 24 hours. She's got a 5-star reviewing rating. She is pulling it in and doing great. When we head over to Allura to gain a little insight, it gets a little bit cooler. So we have a estimated revenue for the entire shop of $15,000 and a monthly revenue of $2,123. Now you might be thinking, Ashley, that's so much lower, or that's not as high as I would have thought that since you're using this as an example. But did you notice that they've only been a shop for a year? Again, just crazy the amount of sales these people are getting. And I really think it has to do with the fact that they are getting in on these products and really just going hard on these custom design products, but ones that not everybody are doing. They're not going custom on t-shirts and tumblers and all things that we're used to seeing. They're finding these more underrated products that people purchase all the time, and they're making them custom. There are a few different print-on-demand websites that actually have these types of bands. Some of them are going to have the bands that are more like mine here, that silicone look to them, and then others are going to have that more leather watch band style. So you could offer both, or you could choose which one you prefer. But two websites that obviously are super popular, the first being Printify, obviously offers them. Now, the reason I'm mentioning Printify is a lot of people are already using the Printify integration anyways with Etsy, and so it's an easy transition to add this to their website or to create an Etsy shop. Also, with Printify offers their membership with Printify Premium, you do have the option of getting these at a lower price point, which then will give you a larger profit. Another one that I do also like is Prodigy. I like Prodigy because they just have some different types of products, and their website and their products seem to be more higher end, and they get some amazing reviews. Their Apple Watch Band, you can see, is a personalized vegan leather watch band, which is super cool, and a lot of people would find that to be very appealing. However, you can see that the wholesale cost does start at $25.33, so your profit may not be as high depending on the price you choose to use for your listing. Prodigy, if you haven't heard of it, does integrate to the main websites like Etsy, WooCommerce, Adobe Commerce, Squarespace, and BigCommerce, so you do have that option. Those are just two print-on-demand companies that offer the watch bands. There are a good amount of companies out there that do supply that type of print-on-demand product. And we are at the point in the video for product number 4, my absolute favorite product, socks. That's right, custom socks. What a silly idea, right? But also what a fun and exciting gift to be able to gift someone, whether it's socks with their pets, socks with their own faces, socks with their wife's faces, or something else that your customer comes up with or that you come up with. These are such a funny and exciting gift. I love it for Christmas especially. I can totally picture sending a pair of socks to my siblings with my face on them. I think it would be hilarious. As you can see on this listing specifically, we are looking at Alpha Creative Studio, which seems to be the top tier place for your custom socks right now. But that doesn't mean that there isn't plenty of room for competition, because there are not a lot of people who are doing this type of thing on platforms like Etsy. So Alpha Creative Studio has done obviously an amazing job. They are pricing it at $6.99 right now, which is 50% off. And as you can see, it's paying off because they have their item in 20 plus carts right now. Now, this product absolutely blew me away in its numbers because they're cute, and though they sell a lot, it just didn't occur to me that it could rack up that amount of money. As you can see, we are over on Allura, and you can see the listing report here. This listing specifically, you guys, in 12 months, it has generated $11,896 with an all-time revenue of $52,798. Just this one listing, and that is 3,774 sales. Again, you might be thinking, okay, but that's all time. So they've made $52,000 over the whole time their shop has been opened. But once again, we have a shop that started in 2020. So we're talking only 4 years, my friends, 4 years. And to put the cherry on the cake on this one, look at their revenue. Over $2 million in the lifetime of their shop is what is estimated with Allura. And that is, again, in 4 years. Absolutely incredible. Sometimes you need to look at the products that not every print-on-demand seller on YouTube is telling you about. You need to go and look at the products that you will have lower competition. It is obvious that if you were to have a product that not a lot of people have, then you are just more likely to get the sales because you have a product that not everybody has to offer. You're able to stand out more because of your product offering.
Thanks for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with the others who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. For even more tips, exclusive videos, and the chance to request personalized tutorials, head over to my Ko-fi page. Become a VIP member to gain access to commercial use files perfect for print on demand and so much more. Join our community of creators and let's design a life you love together. See you guys in the next video.